Wrong one. Still wrong. Wrong. Born to the island of Corsica and to a rich family, Napoleon eventually made his tear and worked his way through the military.
After the French Revolution, Napoleon took power after aiding the rebellion against the National Convention.
Le plus, c'est ce secteur, la rue Saint... Parce que si les insurgés dévalent sur nous...
Him fame and wealth, giving him command of the Italian army. And like any good military strategist, Napoleon went on to take victories in Italy and Egypt. While the French Revolution tried to do away with the idea of kings and divine right to rule, Napoleon was quick to set up a dictatorship as the first consul of the French Empire.
Moreover, an oligarchy which also went against the French Revolution's fundamental.
As the first consul, Napoleon believed,
Ma politique est de gouverner les hommes comme le grand nombre veut l'être. Manière de reconnaître la souveraineté du peuple. C'est en me faisant catholique que j'ai gagné la guerre de Vendée. En me faisant musulman que je me suis établi en Égypte. En me faisant ultramontain que j'ai gagné les esprits en Italie. Si je gouvernais le peuple juif, je rétablirais le temple de Salomon.
Though he took away much of the French Revolution, he also contributed to France and the rest of the world with the Napoleonic Code, with
Le divorce peut être demandé conjointement par les époux lorsqu'ils s'entendent sur la rupture de mariage et se fait en soumettant à l'approbation du juge en convention réglant les conséquences du divorce. Le homologue la convention et prononce le divorce s'il a acquis la conviction que la volonté de chacun des époux est réelle et que le consentement est libre et éclairé.
Napoleon also made other modernizing reforms with the Napoleonic Code, which was based off of Justinian law, and many other countries based their codes off of him.
Napoleon was respected by many people mostly due to propaganda be like this, when the reality of his cuts were more like this. Than the kings who preceded him, consolidated the French Revolution's accomplishments with internal reforms, even if he was suppressive with civil liberties with his propaganda. His personality cult made people associate his face with France, and considering the victories, wars, and invasions, it really boosted French ego and thus nationalism. Of conquest, which is why a lot of the world was affected, namely during what was known as the Napoleonic Wars.
Much of the Allied nations hated and feared him. Some, like the Duke of Wellington, said that it is very true that I have said that I consider Napoleon's presence in the field equal to 40,000 men in the balance. This is a very loose way of talking, but the idea is a very different one from that of his presence at a battle being equal to a reinforcement of 40,000.
As Napoleon expanded his empire, he made one huge mistake that cost him his rule.
Due to the severe Russian cold, the scorched earth tactics, and fight at Borodino, Napoleon and his men were forced to turn back, and most did not make it.
Eventually, Austria, Prussia, Sweden, Russia, and Great Britain fought against the French forces and exiled Napoleon to Elba.
So while Napoleon united France as an empire and modernized it politically and militarily, he failed where all great dictators fail, Mother Russia. As Jesse Greenspan said, Charles XII tried it, Napoleon tried it, Hitler tried it. It never seems to work out in